Hi Taurus, this is your first month reading from March the 1st to the 15th. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. Also, maybe I'm just not connecting to your energy at all. So check out some other tarot readers on YouTube. There's some great ones on here. See if you connect there. It's all about what flows, what goes, baby. Okay. Taurus, please. All right, Taurus. So, in the main energy, we have the Two of Cups, which is kind of breakup energy here. So maybe some of you are going through a breakup right now. If not a breakup with a romantic partner, it could be someone, it could be a friend, it could be any kind of relationship here for yourself. Again, it just seems like it almost is like there's too much just like conflict going on, like there's too much fighting. The Five of Wands popping out, Taurus, so it means just like lots of fighting, lots of battling, lots of anger coming out with each other. It's feeling like, again, it's just feeling like something is not connecting, you know, some energy here. It's just like constantly combating each other, and you're just like, why are we fighting so much? Here, the Ace of Wands in reverse is saying this fresh start that you wanted to. Maybe one person, again, wants this kind of new beginning for this relationship, wants this to kind of go somewhere, and the other one's kind of being combative of it, because there was this energy here. It just means a fresh start is not happening. You're like, something isn't working here. Something is the passion is dying out. Things aren't feeling right anymore. Things are just kind of constant battle and a constant fight. And it's just like, why is it kind of like this in this energy here? Maybe this has to do with something over maybe a court case or money in some way, because the Justice is coming out reversed. You could also be dealing with a Libra here as well. But we also have Judgment coming out here. It's like, I think this is kind of the Judgment in the point of being like, the Judgment and Justice coming out at the same time. You're being like, is this what I want anymore? Is this working out for me? Is this salvageable? You know, it's just so much energy. It's just so much fighting and bickering, and that's just kind of what this energy is feeling like right now. It's just like, oh, it's just so draining here. It's just so much fighting. And the Justice in reverse is feeling like injustice, or feeling like, again, maybe even systems or against you, or things aren't kind of working out in your favor here. So whatever this relationship is, even if it's not partnership, if it's a friendship or something like that, it just is almost not feeling like worth it anymore. You're just like, I'm just over this, and I'm feeling this kind of over it energy for you, Taurus. You're like, you know what, it's just like not worth it anymore. It's just not worth my energy. And I think that's what this Judgment card is kind of all about. Is like, are we just going to keep going with this? Are we going to keep going around in a circle? Am I going to keep giving my energy to this here? Because obviously, whatever it is, the circumstances is not changing. So I'm just going to take it at a loss and move on from it. You know, you're just like, ugh. Again, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's just like a hard time walking away from the situation. I think this person kind of does mean a lot to you, or does, it's a hard connection to maybe walk away from here, that we're kind of feeling stuck in it. We feel like, again, we're battling it, continuously going in this kind of round and round circle from it. But it's interesting, there is a Three of Cups popping up here, which is, it talks about celebration, talks about community. So let me just see kind of what that represents. So we have the Three of Cups, we have the Devil in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Devil in reverse is kind of like releasing toxic people, toxic patterns. I have to be honest with you, because the Three of Cups is here, it might have to do with someone in your community and not really a relationship, but a friendship or someone in your community in a way. Maybe that you're seeing these people, because the Devil reverse is releasing toxicity, or releasing kind of toxic people here, you know, breaking the chains away from this kind of person. And Three of Cups is kind of represents our social circle, our community here. So it's feeling more of a person, less of a relationship, but more of a social circle person, a friend or someone around you here that you're not maybe seeing eye to eye with. But again, it feels like something is stuck here. Something is not moving forward. The situation is kind of not changing. And you're like, I'm kind of done with this. I'm just kind of done with, you know, constantly battling with you or constantly fighting with you, or, you know, not being able to resolve things anymore here. So it's like a very specific message. Could be family as well. We just got the 10 of Cups in reversed. So it could be in the unhappy family situation, Taurus. Whatever it is there's going to be some new solutions for you. That's what the Five of Pentacles is in kind of... Five of Pentacles is in reversed. It talks about help being on the way. Some new solutions here as well for yourself. It's just... whatever this is, it's just feeling really conflicting. The energy is feeling kind of just like... I don't know if there's something... It feels like maybe finance or something is involved in as well to this, where this is you or someone else. King of Word, loyalty too. Someone is maybe using loyalty as leverage. Not being fair. Again, I don't know if this is you or the other person, but someone is really, really angry right now. Like, super angry. And you're kind of just like, I don't kind of deserve all of this. Maybe you are there to help them, but they're being kind of very distant here as well. We have the King of Wands in reverse, which is someone who is just kind of bitter and angry here. And it feels like one side of the equation is wanting to help, one side of the equation is wanting to make things right, and the other one is just kind of dead set against it. And it's like, no. And is really super angry. So it almost seems like whatever this is for you, it could be a fire sign here, Aries, Sag, or Aries, Sag, or Leo. But I just can feel that anger, Taurus. So I would just say, yes, like, make distance or take a step back here. I know it seems like what this connection is, it's a little hard to walk away from, but there is a point where it's kind of like, even I'm just like, yeah, I understand that anger is a natural part of life, but this just feels really like angry. It feels like you're like, it's not even about this situation anymore. There has to be kind of more to this, is what I'm feeling here. Pretty intense message, to be honest, but again, it's kind of about putting up those personal boundaries and being like, I don't deserve to be treated this way. If it's a family, if it's a friend member, if it's a relationship, you're just putting on the brakes and you're going, whoa. Again, I don't know your life. Maybe this is you're the one that's angry, and you're going to take some time to kind of realize that, like, what the tactic I'm using right now is not helping me because I'm just creating more distance with people. Queen of Cups energy. Nurturing our emotions, putting our emotions, balancing our energy. That's what we have to do right now. We have to take a step back. We have to balance our emotion here with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is like a nurturer. She's like the motherly energy here, and especially when it's coming from Temperance right after. It's a signifier for me that you need to really nurture your own emotions. Like, again, if this is happening to you, just say things to yourself like, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be at peace. I deserve to have my space. I deserve to put up personal boundaries. I care for myself. I am a good person. Anything kind of affirmation-y like that. Something like a nurturing mother would say. That's what I say with the Queen of Cups. It's like basically like a mother coddling her child, but it's almost like doing that to ourselves. Maybe you're even doing this to your like inner child, some inner child work here. Maybe this event stuff is a relationship that you've had for a really long time. But whatever it is, it's telling you to have that nurturing energy to yourself here, because you need to rebalance your energy. The Temperance is like, I can fill my own cup here. I can be that person for myself. I don't need you or whoever this is to be that person for me anymore. I don't need that person. I don't need you to accept me. I don't need you to validate me. I don't need you to love me. I can do that for myself. And that's what the Temperance is all about. I can fill that own cup for myself. I can be that person for myself. Because I don't deserve this, is this energy that I'm getting. I don't deserve to be treated this way. I don't deserve to constantly be attacked for things. It's so draining. And you're like, I just feel like you're like, what is this even about anymore? You know, you're just kind of just like, this has spiraled so far that you're just like, I don't even know what this is about. I feel for you, Taurus, because if you're on the receiving end of this, I'm just like, it feels like a lot. It just feels like dealing with a lot. And if you're on the other side of it, if you are the person that is the anger, Taurus, if you're the one that's unleashing on people, yeah, deal with it. We gotta see some therapists. We gotta do something about it here, because it's just pushing people away. Again, I'm not here to judge you. I don't know what you've been through in your life or what you're going through currently, but I'm just saying, we need to check if we're the ones being toxic. Sometimes we need to check in, okay? Check in with that kind of anger. Emperor energy. There's a lot of like Emperors here, Temperance, that's Sag, that's Aries coming out here. So again, like I was saying before, those signs. We have Capricorn on the board. We have Libra on the board here as well. The Emperor is kind of all about control, and the Emperor is energy that's authoritative. Now, it's not in the reverse. So this person that you're dealing with could maybe have an authority over you. Maybe it's a parent, or maybe it's in some sort of authority sense as well. I don't know, I get a strongness about this person, but it's not in the reverse. So in the reverse, it's meaning someone that's controlling. The fact that it's not in reverse, I feel like maybe this card is more for you. It's telling you to kind of take control here of the situation, really kind of feel in your power, and kind of put that authority down, put that kind of foot down, saying, again, like I was saying before, I will not be treated like this, or really kind of putting the foot down and be like, this is not okay. Okay, Taurus, you might be in that role and in that energy. Okay, I got more on this Emperor. I just want to make sure it might not be someone else we're dealing with here. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Ten of Swords. Someone, even though this kind of situation is happening here, someone is coming in to almost help you or guide you through it. The Knight of Cups is all about an emotional offer. Sometimes it can mean a relationship offer, but I think this person is someone older than you, and someone that is teaching you to kind of stand up for yourself, and someone that is telling you to kind of take control, because this Knight of Cups is here to offer you an emotional offering, and whatever this emotional offering is super, super healing for you, Taurus. They're coming in to kind of maybe give you guidance, to take care of you, to nurture you a bit here. Maybe this person is an Aries that's coming to nurture you. But again, it looks like help is here and on the way. It doesn't feel like you're doing this alone. It feels like an energy here is to kind of give you a little bit of guidance, or you might ask this person what to do here in this situation, and they're kind of here to help you. They're here to kind of guide you through. It feels like they have that authoritiveness about them, and maybe you're like, that's what I'm lacking in this situation. Maybe I'm lacking this kind of control to stand up for myself, this control to kind of put my foot down, and this person is bringing in that for me, because it's going to be super, super healing. Whatever this kind of emotional offer that's popping in for you, it's going to make you turn you from your kind of your part where you feel so betrayed, to a part of healing that energy and feeling a bit more powerful. Okay, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. I'm sorry this is such an intense reading this week, Taurus, but you know, I just read what the cards say. Maybe you're like, that's not my life at all right now. Then I was like, it's not your message. I'm just laughing because I got Mars energy, which is the 5 of Wands, which is like, okay, yeah, this reading is on track. Intense energy. For Taurus, please. Taurus, please. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to rate the Great Severing. Mars energy. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. This shadow card, one that may feel confrontational, but don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. That's this love that's coming in here, right? This Knight of Cups. The warring planet of Mars is a constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find a way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open, never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance where we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll feel the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam. If this card surfaces, it could be of two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close our heart off to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in the earthly life. Soften and you find your way back to love anyways. When fear, anxiety, paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyways. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world, and find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. And the thing I want to say about that too, especially in these relationships that we are having, and if this is about dealing with someone else and not about you, softening here, setting boundary is an act of self-love to yourself, Taurus. You are standing up for yourself. You are saying, again, I'm putting up that boundary. That is love. Saying, no, I won't be treated like this. Saying, this is enough is a form of self-love, because you're giving self-love to yourself about your own boundaries. You're not letting people take advantage of your energy. And that's what this Temperance card is about, right? Not letting people take advantage of that, because you're like, I know I love myself enough to know that this situation is not good for me. I love myself enough to put up this boundary. And so even if you are putting up boundaries, or maybe cutting someone off from your life here, or being done with the situation, that's still returning to love, because you're still giving the love back to yourself here. You're not letting someone take all of your energy or taking advantage of that. All right, then we have the Door to Spirit reversed. When this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling extreme disconnect. It seems that your intuition is failing, and that you cannot maintain the peaceful moments that you are longing for. You may feel too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you let go of drama, distractions, and intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions to these issues. So relax and let go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and you'll find that many new doors will open as a result. And I think that this is you just like kind of taking back your energy here and just standing up for yourself, Taurus. And if it's again, like I was saying, it just feels like it could be one or the other. And if this is you going through it right now, I think this is kind of a reality check for yourself. Being like, this is what I'm doing right now. It's not working. I need to reconnect to myself again. All right, Taurus. This was your first of the month reading. I hope that helped.